Hi guys, I have one shoe on and one shoe off. Come in, guys. I'm not all the way ready, but it's fine. I already pressed the button, so we gotta go through with it. All right, and you guys don't be doing too much in here, girls, or you guys will have to get going out to the other area, huh, Carmi? Where's your new toys at? Where's your tire? Huh? Hi guys. And Keto, while she is out being lazy on her dog bed, I just saw her. Hi guys. So we are going to get ready. I have a doctor's appointment this morning, so I gotta get ready for that. Hi Nancy, hi Alexi. We'll see if any comments are gonna work. It's not looking so good so far. It's not looking so good so far. Oh, there we go. Hi Catherine, how are you? Hi Lauren. So I have a doctor's appointment, and then I have I have a facial at 2:30. It's one that I got as a Christmas gift it's one that I got as a Christmas gift, which I'm really excited about. And it's the one where, what is it called? The exfoliating one where they like shave your face too. Hi guys. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Nancy. How you guys? And I'm going to be getting ready and then taking my makeup off later, but it's fine. It's fine. Hi, Donna. Hi, Faithy. Hi, you guys. And my hope is at some point I get packed and I finish getting ready for my trip. It's kind of a crazy week. So one of my best friends, her and her family are moving. They're going to be moving to West Virginia while I am in Florida. So my today and tomorrow is my last couple days to see them. So yesterday I spent all day with them. I'm trying to spend as much time with them as I can. And then Thursday I'll get I'll be able to be at home all day so I can get everything done. That's the goal. Hi, Catherine. Gosh, my lips are chapped. They're super chapped. Karma, off with my clothes. Okay, yeah, let's go out. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Thank you. But you can't walk on all my clothes I'm packing. That's not really the vibes. It's not really the vibes. Yeah, it's like a dermaplane. Well, so they do a mask and stuff, but then yeah, they dermaplane too. Hi, Teresa. I am excited for the trip. I am, yes. I think it's going to be great. We always have a really good time together, me, Tara, and Amy. And we always bring to you guys really, really good stuff and good deals and stuff that nobody else has access to except for people that are at Array. So I'm excited about it. Are you guys excited for Array? Do you guys all have the app downloaded so you guys can watch our lives? It's literally like live fest when we're there. Like live after live. Oh shit. Sometimes we go live like even through super late at night in the condo. It's a whole vibe. I have no idea, Amy. It was supposed to be done last week. And it's still not done. The Build Your Own bundle, hopefully soon. Well, Susan, we do have 55% off right now off of my cream. Did you guys know that? So my cream moisturizer that will last you 3 to 5 months, you guys can save 55% on this. It goes from $300 and something down to $1 something, and it will last you 3 to 6 months. So if you guys want to try my cream, you can comment below the word herbal and it'll send you the link, and then you'll see on the website, it'll say cream 55% off. You'll click that, add it to your cart. It's marked down 25%, and then you're going to use the code NEWYEAR30 to get another 30% off. As long as you're using my code. I thought about doing a giveaway for someone that orders it'll be from yesterday through the 21st. That deal will run. The herbal face food. So if you guys do want to try the cream moisturizer, you can get the tinted or the untinted, and it will last you a long time. It's 55% off right now. you can just comment herbal and you'll get sent the link and just add it to your cart. It's 25% off. And then you'll get another 30% off with the code New Year 30. Yes, I've tried the Control. Yeah, I drink the Control every day for like 10 days to give you guys a review of it. Absolutely. It's an incredible product. It's so incredible that I don't even drink it every day because, well, it makes me not eat, which is what it's meant to do, right? To control your appetite, but it's insane. It's it's a very strong appetite suppressant. So, good morning. Hi, Joan. Hi, Heidi. How are ya? Hi, Susan. So what do you guys got going on today? Working, or what are you guys doing? I have this appointment I've got to go to, and then I'm going to come back here and do some work, and then until my my next appointment at 2:30. Hi, Heidi. I am going to Destin, but it's for work. It's not a vacation. I'm going there to work. I'll be working the entire time. But you know, we're going to be going out to dinner with some of you guys that are going to meet up with us, which will be a lot of fun. And we'll have fun too, but yeah, we're going to work. It's definitely a work trip. But we'll definitely have some fun too, of course. But yeah, we're going to work for sure. It's long live days. We go live until sometimes 1 in the morning in the condo after. Like it's a lot of lives, but it's a lot of fun. I know, Denise, I am on a little early. Well, because I was like, I didn't go live yesterday. And then I'm like, what time would I go live today if I don't get on this morning before I get going? So I was like, I'm just going to pop on with the girls because I don't have to like really rush this morning. So I'm like, I'm just going to go live with them. You hate flying. Yeah. I'm really used to it. I fly a lot, actually. Typically, I don't hate it, but I actually don't love it either. Had an experience last summer on a flight coming back from Dallas that, yeah, it was really horrible and very scary. And so now I'm not really the biggest fan of flying, but you know, I unfortunately, like with my job, I have to fly sometimes. And I had three months off of flying, which was nice, and traveling. And now I'm like, I've got a trip this month. I've got a trip next month. Yeah, it's going to be a busy year for sure, but it's going to be great. Yeah, Stephanie, for sure. I've been to Destin. I was at Destin last September. We were in Destin. Was it September? Yeah. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me grab my new bag of Kleenex, box of Kleenex. Hold on, please. Here. Keto, our little keto girl's roaming around back here. She's up. Hi guys, happy birthday. Whose birthday was it? Molly. Okay, 40. Oh, you're my baby brother's age. My brother turned 40 in September. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And then tomorrow, I think tomorrow night I'm gonna tan with you guys. We're gonna try this new tanner out. It's herbal, Herbal. Yep, my daughter's graduating high school. She graduates in May. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. So, yeah, it'll be a busy spring, but a great one. Yes, happy birthday. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Look at my hair right now. Hi, guys. That's how it looks when I don't dye it, though. For real, I'm that white for sure. Oh, you got married on the beach 4 hours ago, Brooke? You just got married 4 hours ago? Is that what you're saying right now? Are you saying you just got married 4 hours ago on the beach in Destin? Is that what you're saying right now? I want to make sure I'm not misunderstanding. Because congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Oh, Kimberly, you're good. Yes. I will definitely let you know when I'm going to be in New York. That right now is very I don't have a tentative date for that. 4 years ago, I was like, 4 hours ago, I was like, get it, Brooke. Get it, girl. Well, still, that's awesome. Hands of another guy. I'm doing good. How are you guys? Really, Denise, your son turns 40 next month? Yeah. It really was a relief when the kids finish high school. Yeah. No. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, Mary, but I guess like supposedly it's like cooler in Destin right now is what we've been hearing. I mean, I don't know. That's what we've been hearing is that it's like cooler right now in Destin. But no, it won't be weird. I love if it's got to be warmer than it is here in Colorado. So I'll be happy with that. Hey, Susan, what's up, girl? Oh. Gosh, I'm starting to get a hot flash. Menopause can just go straight to you know where. She's the only one in this world that I really hate is menopause. God, I hate her. I just turn up my fan really high. I'll be freezing in 2 seconds. I'll turn it down, but it's gonna be loud until I pass this hot flash. Gail, not that I know of. I haven't heard of any sales with you yet. I know that we have a Build Your Own bundle that's coming. I also know that we have a new product that's coming. I should get it in the mail today. Yeah, if you guys want to, the only like the big deal I have going on right now is with Herbal Face Food. My cream moisturizer is 55% off. So if you guys are interested in that and you need help with finding it, comment the number 55 and I'll message you guys the deal for that. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly how much it will be, okay? I know that's loud, but I need this flash to pass. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so it's normally $306. It's on sale for $229.50 because it's 25% off. And then with the code, you save another 30%. So it will be, you'll save, oh, I forgot. This phone always dies when I try to use my calculator. Anyways, hold on. Hey, Alexa, what is 30% off of $229.50?
30% off $229.50 is $160.65.
So it's $160.65 for the cream, normally $350. And it will last you, and that might still sound like a lot of money for a face cream, which I would agree if you look at it just directly. But if you look at the bigger picture, how the cream is going to last you 3 to 6 months, $160 divided by 3 to 5, whatever, it's going to actually be very affordable every month because it will last you, if that makes sense. Hi, guys. Maybe I need to go live earlier. I've got good views, and I actually see comments this morning. Maybe I need to start going live this time. What do you guys think? I need to mix up my drink, though, for sure. Yeah, if you comment the number 55, I'll message it to you. So the cream is normally $360. It's $160 right now. It's $200 off. And it's going to last you minimal 3 months, 3 to 6 months easily. And there's a 60-day money-back guarantee with Herbal Face Food, too. So that's their deal going on right now is the cream. Yvette, I see that comment, friend. I'm sorry, girl. I see you. Did she, Denise? Dead. Yeah, Shauna, don't jinx yourself. Literally, right. I know. Why did I do that? It's It's going to go down to 5 viewers. Watch. Everyone's going to be like, bitch, actually, we don't even like you. Which, I mean, fair. I understand. I understand. Hi, Lisa. You know, I don't know if we're able to talk about the new product yet. Let me actually ask someone. Hey, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, Blair. Quick question. Are we able to start telling our girls, like teasing them about what the new product is coming, or is that still on the DL? Let me make sure before I get fired. You know, before I say too much. Oh, girl, it's 8:30 here. It's not early. Girl, I'm up at like 5:30 every morning. I just don't go live till later in the morning. But I'm live earlier today, which I kind of think I might start going live at this time anyways now. I feel like it's better engagement. I see better. I have a doctor's appointment, so I have to leave here like within an hour, about 50 minutes I've got to leave here. It's a little bit of a drive that I've got to go. Yes, Jenna. I just did creatine, Trim Fit, and orange collagen, which is my morning little drink. Right, Becca? I know, isn't that so crazy when the weather changes so fast? Now I'm getting cold, see? We'll see if that goes through. I cried never the hand of another guy. Oh, Gail, that's what I heard that there was. I heard there was snow in Florida. I heard that. Which doesn't freak me out. Like I live in Colorado, so people were like messaging me, "There's gonna be snow," and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't like faze me. I live in Colorado where we definitely get our fair share of snow. However, this winter's been very mild. We just got snow the other day. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm this weekend too, which I'm kind of like, I hope that I'm on the plane out of here before that comes, but. It is good, the tallow, for sure. It is so good. Hi, Karen. Hi, Kathy. So yeah, that's what's going on with the cream. If you guys don't have Jamboree Boutique's mobile app downloaded, make sure you guys download it if you wish to be a part of our Array experience where we're doing all the lives with all these vendors and deals. You'll have lots of entertainment. It's a lot of fun. So Jamboree Boutique, make sure to download it and turn on your notifications. Kimberly, I haven't tried those. Control, it's a good product, especially if you're someone that struggles with, if you struggle with appetite, snackiness, obsession with food noise, which, hello, me. Yeah, Lori, I know. I wish I'm glad to go to Array, but I wish that I was going to be home for the football game Sunday because it's such a big game and I don't know if I'll get to watch it. I'm kind of like, it kind of stinks, but I'm going to try to watch it on my phone as much as I can. I don't know what we have going on Sunday at that time, but I am going to try to be sneaking peeks of the game. You better believe it. I try to ignore this guy with his little kissy faces and he keeps going, so we got to get rid of him. Corey, I'll pass that on to Sarah. I'll be seeing Sarah, so I'll be seeing her in Florida. I'll let her know that you mentioned that, girl. Oh, yes, girl. Lisa, okay, how are you feeling? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry. I had to read a message from our group chat for Beautiful You. I want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Never gonna hold your hand. Oh, really, Michaela? Thanks, Becca. My skin is better than it's ever been. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. I've had shit skin my whole life. Like, I had really bad acne-prone skin and oily texture, and my skin has never been better than it is now. Never's gonna Sunday, I think, play Seattle. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, which I'll be honest, like, not trying to be a negative Nancy, but I feel like the odds of us Broncos winning Sunday is pretty. It's not super high because, I mean, our first string quarterback, you guys know, got injured at the second to last play of the game, the last game. So we have our second string quarterback that hasn't played all season that's going to be playing in the AFC Championship, which is kind of like, you know, but I'm trying to be positive. Like, I told my husband, never know. He might come in and just do really well, especially because the Broncos defense is amazing. So if we can just score a few touchdowns and our defense is good, we have the potential to still win. You never know. But it's so sad for Bo Nix because he this is gonna be his first AFC championship that he, you know, helped them get, and he can't even play, poor guy. I think he actually has ankle surgery today, I think. But I'm keeping the faith too, girl. Dude, we're ride hard Bronco fans over here. So definitely we're keeping the hope for it, for sure. Because it's so funny because beginning of the season, if you would have told us we were going to the AFC Championship, we'd have been like, yeah, right. I mean, I would have. I thought we were off to a very rough start, and then look at where we're at. It's crazy. I know, Shauna, poor guy. I just think of, like, him as a person, like, how much that has to stink for him. Anyone to be in that situation, that would just be not the moves. Bo wasn't good for Auburn. What do you mean, Carla, babe? They still can do it. I agree, Gay. I agree that they can. I agree. I was telling Kashawn and Chris were being all negative about it the other night. I was like, you guys, you got to put out positive vibes. Like, stop. But Shauna. Yeah, girl. The Bengals. I love you, Shauna. You're like, they perform good when they don't need to, but when they need to, they don't. Sometimes I feel like that was the Broncos too, but. Good morning, Vicky. How are you? I'm sorry, so I'll try. I bet you are, Lisa. Yes, keep moving around so you don't get too stagnant where you have a risk of blood clots. Move around, walk around, make sure you're doing deep breathing exercises. Me being a nurse too, over the internet. I haven't, Faith. How cool. I haven't heard of her. No. Oh, yeah, Carla. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Oh, Gay, really? I'm about to go to the doctor too. I'll tell you guys what I have to have done today. So I have to have a CT scan of my chest, where they have to put the dye. I've got to have the IV and all the whole nine, because they need. Where the freaking frack? They need to make sure that my my Greenfield filter and my Superior Vena Cava has not moved and dislodged. It's a whole story for another day. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting done today. I'm getting an MRI of my chest, which I'm actually glad about it because you guys know I only have one in a part of my right lung. So I haven't had an MRI, a CT scan in a very long time of my chest. So it'll be nice to just see where things are at with my, since I had all that trauma years when I was 17 with the blood clots in my lungs and all that. So I'll have a lot more sense of peace if I know my filter hasn't moved. And if it has, then we have to look at probably removing that when I get back from Florida. And I might have to get a new one put in. But it's not invasive by any means. You can put it through the femoral, or I'm sorry, through your neck or through your, why can I not talk today? Oh my gosh. through the femoral artery, I believe is what it is, down here in my pelvis. It can be inserted. That's where my first filter was put in when I was 17, or it can be put in through your neck. I always obviously opt for the groin. But yeah, so that's why I have to have this done. Yeah, it'll be fine. So, and gosh, I always go kicking and screaming. I hate going to the doctor. I hate going for any kind of test shit. I hate all of it because I'm like, I don't need this. My husband this morning, he's like, do I need to like, well, first of all, I tried to get off and he feels like crap because he couldn't get off to go with me. I'm like, Sean, it's not that deep. I will be fine. I'm a big girl, but he hates it. He's not going with me. And he goes, do I need to like call you every minute to make sure you actually go? I'm like, I'm going to go. Okay. I'm going to go. Yeah. Your groin. Yeah. Finding the word groin this morning was a little bit difficult for me, right? Yes. The groin. Thanks. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get it done with. Just hate having to go to the hospital and dealing with all the hoopla, and I hate all that. So. Have another guy. So. Yeah. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But, you know, I was telling my doctor, I said, well, if it's dislodged at all, like, can we just leave it out? And he's like, no. Well, why not? Like, I'm on blood thinner. I was, you know, trying to argue my case. And he's like, Jess. Whenever he says Jess, I'm like, okay, I'll stop arguing with you. You're probably right. Gosh, my makeup, I feel like, looks really pretty today. I feel like real cute, even though I got to take this right off before my facial later. Yeah, I just want to get it done with, exactly. Just get it done with, get my results back, so then Sean can stop. He's all stressed out, and he gets all carried away. So I just want to get it done and my results right back. But on a positive note, I had a full panel, every blood test known to mankind. I had everything tested last week. I had, so what was really, really fun, which is actually really a cool thing, all my blood work is pristine perfection. Like literally my blood work is perfect. As far as everything else goes, perfection. But I do have a blood clotting disease that is out of my control. I've had it my whole life. But anyways, so I was looking at the trends of my blood work. Okay, when I started my weight loss journey, I would say I got blood work done because my doctor makes me go like every 6 months. He like forces me to go get blood work done to get checked just because of my blood clotting. You know, it's just something that he really likes me to do. So I do. And I was looking at my trends of my blood work from around the time I started my weight loss journey. So it was probably, I think it was the end of 2022 that I had my first blood work. And then I really started my weight loss journey in February 2023, you know? And I was looking, at like the trends. So honestly, luckily, I wasn't like pre-diabetic or anything like that, even at my heaviest. Like I was very, very lucky. But I did have, like my triglycerides were at the very top of normal, like they were going into high. So I think my triglycerides were like 140, they're like 93 now, perfect. Like there was just some trends that like I looked, like how like losing weight and getting my health back in order, like you can see that in some of my lab work, how healthy I am now than, you know, what I was. It's just kind of fun to look at that. So all of that was really good. All of my blood work was A-okay. Actually, it was perfect. And also, I didn't plan to have blood work this day. My doctor just wanted to have like a checkup, and then he had me go to the hospital, not like at the hospital because it's right next door, to get my blood, like all of the labs done. And I was going to go somewhere with this story, and it just left my head. This has been happening all the time. Menopause is just great. What was I going to tell you guys? I don't know. It left my brain. It'll come back. Any of you guys in menopause experience that where you're talking and you completely lose thought of what you're saying? That is happening to me so much lately. It's kind of like making me nervous. But I was reading on it that that's something that starts to happen. That estrogen is like a barrier for your... I was reading this, like estrogen, like that does so many things in your body. When it's off keel, there's so many things affected. And I didn't realize how much estrogen was a part of women. Like so many things. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But anyways, I got blood work. It was great. It was perfect. Oh, what I was going to say, I just came back to my head. So I didn't plan on having blood work, right? So the morning of my blood draw, I had a yogurt and I had my coffee. My blood sugar was still only 72. My blood sugar is perfect. My blood pressure, I've always run kind of low. I think my blood pressure was 98/58 or something like that. Even really heavy, I always was like 120 or 110/, 60, 70, whatever. But yeah, everything is perfect other than my little blood clotting crap that just is a pain in my ass. I'm in very great health. Oh, Shauna. I know the other day I was on video chat with my adopted mom, and I literally was like, I'm like, Mom, should I be concerned? Like, what is going on? Mm-hmm. Do you know, right? Oh. Blood pressure's... Oh, that's awesome. I keep squeaking my chair, guys. Sherry, that's amazing. Exactly, Shauna, same. Well, and my struggle is like when I'm literally talking, having a conversation, and so do you ever like you're talking and you're like, you want to say, oh, side note this, and then you want to go back to what you were saying, but you forget where you were going? That's me lately. So like telling you guys a story, and I'm like, oh, and also by the way, this, and then I want to go right back to this, and I can't forget what I was talking about. That's like the biggest thing for me. I'm like, do I need to like get my head checked? I was kind of getting a little bit nervous of why. Then I've been reading so much on menopause, and I'm deep in the ish. Obviously, it's horrible. Really, Stacy? I'm not sure what you mean, try blaming it. What do you mean, like, I'm not sure what you mean, hon. Hey, Anne-Marie. I would do a quarter of a scoop to start. I would do a quarter of a scoop of the control to start and build up to then like a half a scoop and then up to a full scoop. That's what I would do. Because the control, it has a ton of fiber. It's going to increase the natural release of more of the GLP-1 in your gut to help with food noise, cravings, fullness, that kind of thing. But because it is so high in fiber, if you take too much of the full scoop, you will have, oh, I understand, Stacey. I see what you're saying. You will have like GI side effects or symptoms of the control if you start out with the full scoop, because it's going to give you gas and bloating. So if you're starting with it, Lisa, on the little scoopy, I don't know if you can really see, but there's these little lines. If you look hard, there's a line here, here, and here. So a quarter, half, 3/4 scoop. Just do about a quarter of a scoop every day. I would do that at least for 3 to 4 days before I would go up, and I would slowly titrate up. I agree, Dina. I've been dealing with it since I was, I think, 38, and I'm 42. I mean, that's only 4 years, but I started new things were changing when I was 38, when I missed a period. I thought I was pregnant. I told you guys this story before. That's when I realized things were changing, and now I haven't had a menstrual cycle since my 40th birthday. Literally, it was on my birthday. I had my last cycle. When I turned 40, I was in the Bahamas, and that was 2 years ago. This past November, I haven't had a cycle. Hi, Debbie. So yeah, I'm deep in the ish, and it's weird because the night sweats I used to have really bad. I don't have those anymore. If I have them, it's once in a blue moon, and it's not as excessive as it was where I'm having to change my clothes every night, shower. Now I have them once in a blue moon, and it's just subtle. What is different now is I start having a hot flash every time I get out of the shower at night. I get into bed and lay down. instantly I have a hot flash right away when I lay down. Anytime I change the plane, like lay down, and I was reading on that, that's normal in menopause. And then I will have that hot flash, it will subside. And then between then and actually falling asleep, I have a hot flash and then I'm cold. And then I have a hot flash and then I'm cold. And I play this game until I go to sleep. That's new. And what's also new is randomly throughout the day, sometimes I just get like, I feel like my body's on fire for like just seconds. And then I'm fine again. It's just, but it's so annoying. The biggest thing lately I've been noticing with menopause is that I'm very emotional. I'm very like, I'm already like super sensitive person, but I don't think you're ever over menopause. Once you're in, like you're done, I think until we die, we go through some parts of it because it's a lack of estrogen, which is something you'll always carry, I feel like. But that's just my opinion and my research. I don't know the answer. But the newest thing I'm noticing is I'm extremely like, so the other night I got so upset at Sean for something so stupid. But at the time I was so upset about it. And like I cried, I was so upset about it. And it was so silly. I'll tell you guys a story. You judge me as a wife if you want. It's fine. I'm doing my best over here trying to navigate menopause. So we were going to make, Flying Dutchman, like keto Flying Dutchman burgers from In-N-Out. We were going to make them. And I was really excited about it. And I told him, I said, we're at the grocery store, so we should get a fresh thing of meat, right? So it's fresh. We don't have to thaw out anything because it's already late in the day. He's like, no, it's fine. We'll just take out the frozen. I'll thaw it out. Okay. I told him twice, I think we should just get a new one because it's already late in the day. But he said no. He gets it out. Then he puts it in the microwave to defrost it. And then a lot of it's already brown coming out of the microwave, which is going to make it rubbery and gross. I said, honey, I don't want burgers with that meat that's halfway brown already. That's not going to taste good. It's going to ruin the flavor. I know it is. I've done it before. And he was like, honey, it's fine. And I'm like, but it's not fine. I was so upset about it. I told him, I don't want the burgers. I threw a fit like a little child. I don't want the burgers anymore. I appreciate it. We'll do another night. So I went into our room. I went and got in the shower, took my shower. I laid in bed and I was just throwing a fit. He comes in and he's like, well, sweetheart, can I make you a BLT? I said, no, thank you. And I'm not, like, I wasn't ratchet. I'm very nice, but I'm just giving an attitude in a nice way. No, thank you. He goes outside. He comes back in later. Honey, can I make you an egg sandwich? No, thank you. He goes out. He's out there for a little bit. He comes back in. Honey, I'm really sorry. How about we just go to In-N-Out? Let's go get a burger. And I said, no, thank you. I was being so bratty. And then he texts me from the living room and he said, I'm really sorry. I know you were really looking forward to your Flying Dutchman. Please, sweetheart, let me take you to get one. And so then I went out to the living room and I started crying and I said, I'm sorry I got so upset over something so stupid. I know it's ridiculous. I feel like I'm going crazy right now with menopause. I got upset about something so dumb. And he kind of laughed. He's like, it's okay, honey. We're in this together. He gave me a hug. And then we went and I got my Flying Dutchman. But I was so upset about it. I was so upset about it. Now, I wasn't like rude to him. I didn't yell at him, but I was very throwing my little fit inside. And I was really not happy. And that upset me so much. And like we're driving to In-N-Out and I'm like, I know that is logically not my personality to get upset about something so stupid. Sean also knows that. He's married to me. And he said, "What, honey, why do you think I didn't get mad or anything? I know that you're like, you've got a lot of hormonal stuff going on." I was real upset about this damn burger. I was just so upset about it. It was so silly. So if you ever think you're going crazy and if that's happening to you, you're like, I know realistically, why am I getting upset at this? This is insane, but you're still doing it. Hi, I'm with you. What's poppin'? But I am aware to look at it and be like, I'm literally crazy right now. Like, why? And I was so upset about it. My husband's the best. Oh, he is married. Sean is the best human I've ever met. Like, literally. I could do anything and he will be there. Like, he's just, I could be raging on him. And I did, in grief, bad at times. And right there. He's the best. So yeah, then we had this conversation, once I was like not having a little shady little fit, that when we're thawing out meat, don't ever put it in the microwave. Like, it gets cooked and it gets ready. I understand that. And you were right. What we should have, and he said, what I should have done at the store is just grabbed a new one. You were right. And I was like, I didn't like throw a big old, like, I know I was right type of thing, right? Because I was already being ridiculous and irrational. So I just let him say that, and I didn't say anything. I didn't get like, I know I was. I was just like that. Yeah, Kimberly, I take the total hormone balance at night. It helps drastically. Do you remember I used to have night sweats where I would sweat through my clothes every night. I don't have that anymore since the total. It's definitely helped a lot, but it doesn't cure everything with menopause. It does not. It did really help my night sweats, but I'm getting more symptoms as I get deeper into it. And it does nothing for like the mood swings at all. Absolutely. For me, it does not. It really changed the game with the bad night sweats I had, and I don't have those anymore. Thank God, where I'm like sweating and like drenching all of my clothes in the night. I need to get my brows on because I got to go here in like 25 minutes. But yeah, I don't think I'm even doing any mascara. I'm just going to put on brows and be done. So I look a little presentable to go to the hospital. And then I got to take all this off anyways when I get before my facial later. I've had only like 2 facials in my life, but I'm getting the one where she's going to shave my face, whatever that's called. I always forget. Dermaplaning facial. Anyways, I don't see any of your comments. They were popping real nice, and now they're not. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are all like, damn, you suck as a person because of my story, and I'm validly so. But I don't see any comments anymore. Love that for us. I cried in the hand of another guy. Hold on. Oh, I see him here. No comments on my screen, though. Nancy, I agree. Yeah, it's been hard on me lately. It's been hard on the emotional. I'm very emotional. And the thing of it is like I'm already by nature a very emotional person. I'm very sensitive. I'm very soft. I'm very... like that's just my natural personality. And so then you put menopause on top of it. It's like, I'm a freaking psychotic craziness some days. Like I just am. That's how I feel like I'm going crazy some days. And like, I remember like being in bed in my head, throwing my fit, like thinking, Jess, this is so irrational, but I was so upset about it. It was so silly. And that's how I know, like, that's not me. That's some hormones going on, but at least I'm able to like acknowledge and realize, okay, you're being a little much here. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, good thing Sean loves the fudge out of me because that boy, he's all calm. I understand. And then I'm like, I don't deserve you. Why did God give me you? You're so perfect. And then there's me. And then there's me, dude. That be not perfect at all. And it's cute. Sean's reading like an online book about menopause right now for his own knowledge. He's so freaking cute. He's literally reading about it so that he knows more about how to help me navigate it. I can't with him. Yeah, I'm seeing like one comment every like 5 minutes, you guys. So they were popping and dropping and doing so good. And then Facebook said, oh, just kidding, Beach. We're done showing you them. Yeah, Lisa, it's just, so if any of you guys are in that stage in life, I'm with you, Queen. I am with you. And then I did all of these things. So there's my girl Vicky on here. Vicky Silvers, is that? I want to say it right. She had showed me, she sent me a picture of the black hose she was taking. I ordered that, took it every day for like 2 weeks, didn't do anything, so I stopped. So, and I know sometimes I don't give like some of those natural remedies a chance because I am like, so I know that you guys look at me and I take a lot of supplements. I do, but each and every one of them do something for me that I can tell a difference, right? So when I take like, whether it's a pill for Tylenol or a supplement, if I don't see an out in it, like meaning there's not something that's contributing to making me feel better in some capacity, I do not take it. So I'm not one that's just gonna pop it, because if I don't see it's doing anything, I just don't take it. But I don't feel like I give some of the natural things enough time. No, I can't take any hormone therapy because I have a blood clotting disorder, and I could die. I can't take any kind of hormone, anything. Anything I take for this has to be natural remedies, which, well, nothing really works for me, honestly. I've tried the black cohosh. I've had these menopause gummies, that black cohosh, and some other stuff I've taken every day. Those don't help. These actually right here. I actually have a new bottle that I'm giving away as a giveaway to you guys that I haven't even opened yet. They don't do shit for me. I tried these. They're supposed to help with all this stuff. Did nothing. And I took those for 2 months. So I gave those a really long chance. And maybe the black cohosh, I need to give it a little bit longer. But I don't know. If you guys have any natural remedies that have really helped you navigate this season in life, please reach out to me and tell me. Because, okay, good to see you, Catherine. I would really love to try it. I know, Vicky, and maybe I didn't give it a long enough try. I don't know. All thanks, Melinda. Well, I just try to talk about real life. Like, I don't know. Sometimes that, I remember when I didn't do this and I watched other creators and I would be like, God, their life is so perfect and this and that and this and that. And I always felt like I couldn't relate to the person I was watching. So I've always made it a point to just be authentically myself on here and share as much of that in my life I can, with respecting people that I love, like my daughter, limited access to her and her life and that kind of thing, but sharing as much as I can of myself, because I do feel like, with social media, it can be this highlight reel where we sit and look at these people and we watch them. Their lives are perfect. Their marriages are perfect. Their kids are perfect. They're so beautiful. They're perfect. They're this or that. And their life looks so great, but behind the scenes, it's not great, right? Because they just show you what they want you to see, which same, right? I show you guys what I want you to see in my life, but I talk about most everything that I have going on because I think it's relatable to talk about that. But you have to always remember it's a highlight reel. So, I just try to talk about real stuff, but there are some things that I like. If I don't go live for several days, it's because I'm really struggling and I don't want to bring you guys down with me, or you know what I'm saying. But I do try to talk about real stuff because I want you guys to be able to relate to me, and I'm not just some person that you're like, she's got it all together. No, if you talk about me, you're like, this bitch I watch, she's freaking just as crazy as I am. She is a hot mess. She's in menopause. She's not perfect in any way. And I want people to look at me and relate to me like I'm just you. I'm not this this epitome of perfection that you think, that you see some of these people in your head. I'm not that. No, I'm not doing okay that she's moving, Brooke. I cried 5 times yesterday about it. That's another thing. I'm extra emotional about everything. I'll cry again. So Preston, he's 4. He's like my little, I love that kid. Like he's my own almost. And he got kind of really sad with the puppy dog face because he can't live with me and stay with me, and I'm not going with him. And that got me all choked up where I started crying. Yeah, I'm saying goodbye to them. Today and tomorrow is my last time with them. I can't talk about that because I'll start crying. Yeah. So menopause, but also that's a really hard subject for me. So, yeah, that's fun. And he doesn't, I don't think, understand that he's not going to see me anymore. 1 minute, he kind of was like, I'm going to West Virginia, and he was telling me last night to just come in the camper, to move with him. I'm like, baby, it doesn't work that way. I can't go with you, sweetheart. I'll be out to see you. I do plan to go out in July. Chris will have her baby the end of June. I've got back-to-back work trips in June. And so Sean and I are already planning ahead for him to get off a couple weeks of work, because we do want to get, I told you guys our goal, one of our goals this year is to get like a small little RV to go in the back of his truck and to travel, to take a couple weeks and travel. And that is on our list to go, but I'm very sad. Oh, Vicky, well, that means a lot to me, girl. I'm very sad. They're like our family. We don't really have like friends in real life. Sean and I, we don't have like a lot of family. They become like our family. So it's going to definitely be, it's definitely going to be a change, a very drastic change. I mean, we hang out with Chris and Crystal and their family, I would say 4 days every week. And we have for a year and a half. Sometimes, like, if there's been other things going on, maybe not as much, but most weeks out of the last year and a half, we've spent at least 4 days a week together. Minimally, sometimes more, sometimes a little less. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be it's going to be a culture shock for all of us, I believe, all of us, you know. But, you know, I'm also super happy for them, though, like, in terms of, like, they're going after what they want. And, like, I told them, you know, Crystal, I remember last summer her talking to me about she really wants to do this. And before she even looked at properties, and I said, I remember we're sitting outside her little gazebo, and I said, well, dude, life is short. Do it now. Like, don't wait, because if you feel something's calling you to do something in your life and you really want to do it, then you should do that. You should listen to that. You should listen to it. And because, I mean, I was like, we're in our 40s, dude, who knows how much time we got left on this ride. Like, if there's something you want to do, you've got to do it now. So I've been very supportive of it. I've obviously been sad, but I'm supportive of what they're doing, because I think it takes a lot of courage to just take a big leap of faith and do something so drastic. But I also think, you know, it's also necessary if you really want to make changes in your life and make yourself happier. You've got to jump and have faith in it. It's all going to work out. Oh, Vicky. Well, maybe we can all be friends together and do a weekly Zoom or something, because I'm going to go back to having zero life again. So, well, actually, that's not true, because Sean and I talked. We had a deep conversation the other day. Well, I think it was actually 2 days before Christmas, but that's still kind of the other day. We talked about how we really want to make it a point this year to not only do our date nights, every other week we want to go on a date, just us two, like to dinner somewhere, and we want to try different new restaurants every month. But we also want to do something new every month. So when I get back from Florida, we have a pottery class we're going to take in February together, him and I. And I think that will be really good for us, because it, you know, doing new things together, learning new things. So we have a pottery class we're taking in February together, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to try to do some sort of class or something new once a month together, him and I. Just because, you know, we're entering a season of life. Addie's going to probably have her license in the next couple of weeks. And she literally does her own thing. She's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of Sean and I now. Even though she still lives here, whatever, she's never home. We want to strengthen our friendship as a couple and our marriage, and just keep growing and evolving together. And, you know, we don't want to just become hermits. We want to be active and do things and experience things and all of those types of things. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm really excited for our pottery class. She's a teenager. Yeah, she's 18. Yeah, she has a life that does not involve me. Except when she wants me, and then she wants me to drop everything for her. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna put on mascara. I think that, yeah, I'm excited, Vicky. I've always wanted to do pottery. I remember, like, even when my mom was still alive, like, we were gonna do a pottery class. We obviously never got the chance, but I've always wanted to do a pottery class. And so Sean is like, hell yeah, let's do it. Like, my husband is a yes husband. I don't know if you guys have a yes husband, but Sean is a yes husband. So whenever he doesn't say yes, it's for a reason. He says yes to everything for me. He really does. I'm very lucky to have Sean. But yeah, he's like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Addie, I know. Yeah, the other day she's like, Mom, can we go do this? And I'm like, I have this. And then she goes, you never want to spend time with me. I'm like, are you really going to do the passive aggressive with me when I've tried to spend time with you for the last 2 months and you're too busy for me? And I have an appointment I have to go to and you're going to make me feel bad? And then she kind of giggles. She goes, you're right. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm like, exactly. What? All trying to make me feel bad? I'm like, I've been trying to get you to spend time just with your mom for like 2 months, dude. 2 months. Yeah, Mary. And it's, you know, it's just so different. Like, I don't have any more kids. She's my only one. You know, like some people, their kids are grown, but they've got another one in middle school or whatever. There's no more, and there will be no more. We don't want any more kids. But I'm excited for, like I was telling my adopted mom the other day, we were on video chat, and she said something like, you've gone through so much, honey. You've literally gone through so much. You deserve, you're entering into the season of life that you get to be selfish and go experience things and have peace and travel. And it made me cry. I'm like, yeah, and that's just what I want to do. You know, I want to buy a little cheap RV to go in the back of Sean's truck. And I want to travel like this spring, go to different go camping. We want to go like for 3 weeks in July and just go travel, go experience things in our little truck and RV. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So that's kind of that's kind of what we're doing. I leave for Florida Friday. I think my flight leaves at like 5. I don't know, something like that. So I've got to leave here. I live a good hour from the airport. And at DIA, dude, Denver International is one of the biggest airports in the U.S. I think it's the second biggest. I have to get there at least 2 hours ahead of time because it's always a shit show. It's always crazy. And I'm flying Delta, which I love. Amy puts me and Tara. She always gets us such good flights. But Delta, they have put Delta in a whole new area in the airport. So it's a whole effing maze when you get there. It's a lot. So I told Sean, I'm like, I need to get there by 3. So we'll probably have to leave here by like 1:45-ish or so. But yeah, and then I'll leave Friday, and then I think I come home the following Thursday night. So I'll be gone for almost a week. And then I won't travel again until the end of February. Krista and I are going up to Florida like a few days early. So we are going to the influencer retreat for Beautiful You. It's in Disney. But we're going to go up a couple days early so we can just have like some time to just hang out. We're going to fly into, I think our plan is to go to Miami and be there for a couple days and then drive a rental to Orlando where the influencer retreat will be. So I'm really looking forward to that, to have like some time with her. That will be fun. And then after that, I don't think I have a planned trip. I know my next official plan for Danbury would be in June, but I know I have some things in the works that possibly will come in between like March and April at some point, if that makes sense. But anyways, okay guys, I love you. I gotta go skedaddle on out of here, go get my car started so I'm not freezing driving, and go to my doctor's, go get the CT scan. So have the best day ever, girls. And I will, I don't know when I'll be live again. Maybe tomorrow morning. Probably for sure I'll be live tomorrow morning. And then also, guys, just don't forget the cream deal's going with Danbury Dove. Oh my God. The cream deal, 55% off, is going on right now with Herbal Face Food. If you guys want that information, comment the number 55. I need to do a promo for Beautiful You. I've not been working at all, really. I've been just like doing my own thing. I'll do something in my private group, maybe. Just go make sure you guys are in there and pay attention to what's going on in there. And we talk or text daily. Notice that she's not talking to me right now. Knows why my son's trying to hasn't talked to me since we. Oh, Vicky, it sounds like you've been through a lot with that, girl. I'm so glad that you have your husband, but I'm so glad you have that relationship with your one daughter that you talk every day. I pray that that's Addie and I. That was my mother and I. We talked every single day, all day throughout the day. I'm sorry about your other kids though, friend. That's sad. Thank you for sharing that with me though. But okay, girls, I love you. This is my fit today. Oh, I got these freaking, so I'm not really a big flare legging girl. I found these on Amazon and I love them. I have them in 2 colors and I'm tall, I'm 5'8", so a lot of the flare leggings are high waters and I don't like that look. These are perfectly the perfect length, even with the little like platform shoe. You guys, if you want these, you can say leggings link. I'm obsessed with these flare leggings. So anyways, and then this shirt's Danbury Dove that we got actually last market. I have 2 of them. I love it, but it's not available anymore. But anyways, have the best day. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.